In this video, we're gonna talk about some important question sets of CBSE Class 10 Science. Question 1. What is vegetative propagation? When is it used? List 2 uses. So, vegetative reproduction, also known as vegetative propagation, vegetative multiplication, or cloning, is any form of asexual reproduction occurring in plants. They are usually used for growing new plants from a fragment of the parent plant or a specialized reproductive structure. Two uses for vegetative reproductions are: vegetative propagation allows for rapid increase of stock, for example potatoes. They also ensures that the offspring will be very much like the parent plant. Question 2. With the help of a diagram, show asexual reproduction in rhizopas. How this method is advantageous for rhizopas. So from the diagram, we know that asexual reproductions in rhizopas undergoes a lot of phases. So first, it takes place by spores formed in the sporangum. Now, a single sporangum develops at the tip of a long erect spongiophore. Now, a dome-shaped columella is present in each sporangum. Now, the protoplast of the columella is a continuation with that of the spongiophore. The space between the columella and the wall of the sporangum is known as the spore sac. It remains filled with the sporangiospores or aplanospores. Now, each sporangiospore is ovoid, non-motile, unicellular, and multinucleate structure. There is no flagell on the spores. Spores comes out on a dehiscence of a sporangum and a germinate immediately by forming new mycelium. Another means of asexual reproduction is the formation of chlamydospores. Now, this method is advantageous for rhizophas as more number of spores are produced, which can easily help the rhizophas to spread. Moving to question 13, what is the effect of DNA copying, which is not perfectly accurate on the reproduction process? How does the amount of DNA remain constant through each new generation in a combination of DNA copies of two individuals? So, reproduction results in the production of offspring similar to parents in body designs and form. The exact blueprints of the body design is inherited in the offspring due to the DNA replication or DNA copying. The imperfect DNA copying results in genetic variations that can be both useful or harmful for the offspring. The useful variations get selected in nature and help organisms to survive in the changing environment, while as harmful variations get elimination. If each new generation is to be the combination of the DNA copies from the pre-existing individual, then each new generation will end up having twice the amount of DNA that the previous generation had. In sexual reproduction, the gametes usually contains half number of the chromosomes compared to the gametes and the same number present in the body cells. Now, these haploid gametes, when fused, produce a new cell with double number of chromosomes than the gametes and the same as the body cells. In this way, organisms restrict doubling of DNA and maintain the chromosome number. Question 14. Name any two plants that reproduce by grafting and list any two benefits to an organism that reproduces spores. So we already know that grafting is a method used in a plant for nursing or to quickly grow new plants. Now, such examples would be roses and apple. Now, the benefit here is that it can produce at the same time, and it can also able to tide over unfavorable conditions, like grafting allows gardeners to grow roses that display qualities of two different varieties of roses in one plant. They also allow gardeners to grow beautiful and unusual plants in their rose gardens. Gardeners can graft roses that may not normally survive in the climate or roses that may be sensitive to modern diseases onto the rootstock of harder plush bushes, more likely to survive in that given area. Question 15. Define absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive indices of medium A and medium B are NA and NB. What is the refractive index of medium B with respect to medium A? How does the velocity of the light vary with change in the optical density of the media? So, absolute refractive index is the refractive index of a medium in vacuum. More specifically, it is also the ratio of the speed of the light in vacuum to the speed of the light in that medium. So, we already know that refractive index of the B with respect to A equals to MP/NA. So, if the high optical density is higher and lesser is the velocity of the light in the medium. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.